Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind.
Hi, I'm Melanie Friedlander, and welcome to my Terrible Take, coming at you every Sunday, courtesy of Steelers Depot. The 2022 East-West Shrine Bowl and the Reese's Senior Bowl are now in the books. These all-star games are great entertainment on a week without a real NFL game. They are also a tremendous opportunity for NCAA football players to work with NFL coaches and showcase their talents for NFL scouts and teams. And while the Senior Bowl commands more respect and the Shrine Bowl is considered to be a JV version by some, a good week of practice at either event can be life-changing for some of these athletes, especially those who do not get an invitation to participate in the NFL Combine. I just spent a week in Las Vegas for the Shrine Bowl with fellow Steelers Depot writers Josh Carney and Owen Stralley, and there is no question that we saw some players who can hold their own on an NFL roster. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Dave Bryan for the tremendous support he provided us behind the scenes throughout the week and also for giving us the opportunity to take part in it. During the pandemic, there was no Shrine Bowl in 2021. But looking back 1 year further, several players drafted by the Steelers made their mark in the 2020 East-West Shrine Bowl. Mention outside linebacker Alex Highsmith to most Steelers fans, and they may not remember that he was a walk-on at Charlotte. And coming off a very successful senior season at a small school, one of the big questions remaining on the talented edge was whether he could match up against NFL-caliber offensive linemen. Highsmith impressed coaches and scouts during his week of practice at the Shrine Bowl and was routinely listed as one of the players to watch by scouts and draft bloggers that saw his moves on the field. And it just so happens that was the first time Kevin Colbert saw him in action, which led to the Steelers selecting him in the third round of the 2020 draft. Guard Kevin Dotson played in that same Shrine Bowl game. He also got a lot of positive attention, which was crucial for a player that did not receive a combine invite. As reported by our own Matthew Marcy after the 2020 draft, Dotson was the first non-combine invitee to be drafted that weekend. The Steelers thought he should be, something General Manager Kevin Colbert talked about in the team's post-draft press conference, stating, "Kevin Dotson was not invited to the combine. We thought he should be. We voted for him to be there. He was unfortunate, didn't get to the combine." He noted, "He did play in the East-West game. We had nice grades on him in the fall. You get to see him at the East-West game, you follow up with him, and he did a nice job." So clearly that made a difference for Dotson. And while nose tackle Carlos Davis did participate in the combine, there was no question that his practice and play at the Shrine Bowl improved his chances in the draft. Both Carlos and his twin brother Khalil, now also on the Steelers roster, made a solid impression during their week of practice and elevated their draft stock. As we move on from the exhibition games towards the Combine, it will be interesting to follow the Senior Bowl and Shrine Bowl standouts and see whether they can move up the draft boards. Thanks for listening to my take. You can follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon.
Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with myself and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.